All right, so for this assignment, I am going to just overview the use of graphic organizers for writing. So for this assignment of writing strategies, I'd just like to highlight the use of graphic organizers through the process. So the learning target is that students will be able to organize their ideas prior to writing rough drafts. As educators, we hope to understand um, graphic organizers as tools to um, help teach students the essential parts that go into a piece of writing, and to also help with to chunk um, to help students chunk their ideas to organize them into a piece of writing or complete thoughts. So, who does this help? Graphic organizers are able to be used with all students, um, from younger elementary students all the way up through high school students. So, what I have here pictured on the bottom, it's a little bit harder to see, but if I blow it up, you can use any simple piece of graphic organizer or um, as detailed as you want. For younger students, you can even include pictures or visuals or mnemonic devices that also help remember the process. So in this case, thinking of like a sandwich, right? We have an introduction topic, we'll have our details, the meat of it, and then uh, the conclusion will be on the bottom or tie back to the introduction. So the two pieces of bread here that sort of summarize the main ideas in the middle. So again, you can use graphic organizers that are visually appealing. You can use mnemonic devices with that. And then here's another one that is a little bit harder to read, but this could be used with high schoolers that kind of have, let's see, prompts. It's hard to read here, but this would have prompts that would help students write down their thoughts, in this case, responding to a piece of literature. And so graphic organizers can also be used with all sorts of types of writing, any type of writing, whether it be scientific or opinions or persuasive or informative. Okay. So how do you teach graphic organizers? Well, like any tool or any piece of information, you want to be explicit and direct. So you want to explain why graphic organizers are important. Um, and I think just being open with students about the writing process and the difficulties with that come with writing, and just the different abilities of each person as far as different aptitudes for writing, and just being open with them and about the process, and that it's not an easy process. It's not easy to organize certain thoughts, and some people have more of a aptitude for it than others. But graphic organizers can help all people, all students, be able to organize their thoughts. So first, give them the big picture of writing. Why is it important that we do writing? Why is it important that we are able to write efficiently and be good writers? Why is it important as far as how do graphic organizers help us explain our or organize our thoughts? Then you'd want to model this, so you can choose a topic based on the class, and then go ahead and give those underlining details that fit with the graphic organizer, and and use that as a running example so students can be able to have that to refer to. Next, you can give students the copies of the graphic organizer or have them work on a guided assignment with it. To scaffold the lesson, you can have students work with a partner or in small groups. This is a great way for students to provide feedback with each other, develop a positive classroom environment, and um, when it comes to academic writing, or it comes to writing, um, where you're revising and editing, it's another great opportunity where students are working in pairs or with small groups, um, and introduce them to the process as far as giving feedback and making revisions and giving positive and feedback, and um, just critical feedback as far as useful feedback. So scaffold this, the use of this for a lesson, by having them work with small groups or with a partner. Then students can work independently and then apply it to a draft of writing. So graphic organizers, just a useful tool not just in writing, but all subjects.